Good morning, my friends and YouTube followers. Happy Friday. It is April 17th today, and I hope that your week has gone well quickly and that you are still staying home and staying safe and staying healthy. I was going to try and read outside, but it's a little bit chilly out there, so I'm back in my little reading nook for you. Today I'm going to read this chapter book by Dave Pilkey. Dave Pilkey writes a lot of books, a lot. He writes Dogman. I know you've read Captain Underpants. He's just written so many things. So this is our little chapter book on Dragon Gets By. So I'll try and read all 5 chapters and see how we do. But got to get my readers because, remember, kind of old. All right. Dragon Gets By. Chapter 1, Dragon Sees the Day. Gotta make sure I can see this in my... Oh, yeah, there we go. One warm, sunny morning, Dragon woke up and yawned. He was very groggy. And whenever Dragon woke up groggy, he did everything wrong. First, he read an egg and fried the morning newspaper. Then he buttered his tea and sipped a cup of toast. That's silly. Finally, Dragon opened the door to see the day, but Dragon did not see the sun. He did not see the trees or the hills, or the flowers, or the sky. He saw only shadows. It must be nighttime, said Dragon. All right, does anybody know why he didn't see the sunshine? Because he opened the closet. Silly Dragon. So he went back to bed. Chapter 2, Housework. Dragon's floor was very dirty. He got his broom and began to sweep. When he was finished sweeping, the floor was still dirty. So Dragon swept again, and there was still dirt everywhere. There sure is a lot of dirt on this floor, said Dragon. Dragon swept all morning long and into the afternoon. He carried out wheelbarrows filled with dirt. All of this sweeping left a very big hole in his floor. Finally, the mail mouse came by. She looked at all the dirt outside the house. She looked at the big hole inside the house. What's going on in here? Asked the mail mouse. Well, I'm sweeping my floor, said Dragon. It is very dirty. But you have a dirt floor, said the mail mouse. It's made of dirt. Dragon looked at the hole he had swept and scratched his big head. Looks like you've made a mess, said the mail mouse. Looks like I've made a basement, said Dragon. Chapter 3, Yard Work. Dragon looked at the big pile of dirt in his yard. What am I going to do with all this dirt, he wondered. He got a shovel and dug a big, deep hole. Then he scooped the dirt into the hole. Well, that takes care of that, said Dragon. Now, where did all this come from? He made one mess to make another mess to fix a mess. Crazy Dragon. Chapter 4, Shopping. Dragon looked in his cupboard, but there was no food at all. The cupboard is bare, said Dragon. Time to go shopping. Dragon got into his car and drove. The food store was at the top of a hill. It was a very steep drive. Dragon loved to go shopping. He was a very wise shopper. He bought food only from the 5 basic food groups. But they're not the regular 5 basic, right? Because he's a dragon. He bought cheese curls from the dairy group. He bought donuts from the bread group. He bought ketchup from the fruits and vegetables group. He bought pork rinds from the meat group. And he bought fudge pops from the chocolate group. Dragon had a balanced diet. He had so much food that he could not fit it all in his car. I know what I will do, said Dragon. I will eat some of the food now, and then the rest will fit in the car. That sounds like a good plan, right? Dragon sat in the parking lot and started to eat. He crunched up the cheese curls. He downed the donuts. He packed away the pork rinds. Dragon ate and ate and ate until all the food was gone. Burp. Woof. Now, Dragon couldn't fit in his car. Oh, what am I going to do? Cried Dragon. He thought and scratched his big head. I know what I will do, said Dragon. I will push my car home. So Dragon pushed his car down the hill. The car began to roll faster and faster. And faster and faster. Finally, Dragon's car came to a stop right in front of his house. It literally threw him into his door. Whew. All the excitement had made Dragon very hungry. He went into the kitchen and looked in the cupboard, and there was no food at all. "The cupboard is bare," said Dragon. "Time to go shopping." Chapter 5. Good night, Dragon. It had been a long, busy day, and now it was bedtime. Dragon was very groggy, so he brushed his head and combed his teeth. He watered his bed, crawled into his plants, and fell fast asleep. Oh, that was a great story. All right, cool. So that's my picture book for today. Later, I'm going to read some chapters in Charlotte's Web. I'm going to read some chapters in Bad Kitty. I'm going to read some chapters in I Survived the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. And I feel like I'm neglecting my older girl readers and watchers and whatnot. So in case any are tuning in, I'm also going to read some of the Heidi Heckelbeck series. This one is the Wacky Tacky Spirit Week. So look for these a little bit later today. Have a great morning, and I'll see you soon. Bye.